Yo, what is up, my fellow animals? Welcome back to another episode of Crafting with Cordell. And for those of you who are watching this in real time, it has been a minute, but that is right, we're back. We are here on my single player world, my forever home, the world that will never go away, even though it might take a little bit, or there might be some time in between episodes. And if you're watching this, in the future, and you're watching these consecutively, welcome. We're still here. We're still vibing. We're still doing. But in the time that it has taken, in between episodes, as you can see, we've kind of somewhat fixed this tunnel. We got to do some things. Maybe raise these up. Something needs to happen to where, like, I'm not, stopping here. Figure something out with this. But that's for the future. Right now, that's not what we're focused on. Another thing that's happened in between episodes is that the new Happy Gas has come out, and I want it badly. I want the Happy Ghast, just so I can get a nice flyable creature, a nice way to help building with ease, especially large structures, because later in this episode, that is my plan. We're going to get a large structure put into place. That'll help me transverse the world a lot easier. So not only will I get the Happy Ghast, but I'll get something that's going to help me with my elytras built today. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go find a Soul Sand Valley. We are going to... So hopefully it's a new Soul Sand Valley and that nothing has spawned in there yet. And we are going to go find ourselves a nice little new buddy. So let's get to it. You guys would not believe the struggle I've had to go through to find the Soul Sand Valley. Hoping it's a new unexplored one. But we did die and I almost gave up. I almost gave up trying to find this place, man. This... It is a new one because I just saw something. I didn't even realize it was here. I was just hoping, but I died and I didn't know where I was at. So I had to like navigate my way back here, and I somehow made it before my items despawned. Looked at an Enderman the wrong way, and I can't believe I made it back, honestly. But guys, believe me or not, I did not realize that this was sitting right here. But it is, and we have officially found a dried ghast. Look at him. He's so sad. Now, can we pick him up with just a silk touch? Oh, that was a gross sound. That was a gross sound. The nether I don't like being in the nether, it sounds like. But now we got to get him. The next thing we got to do is we got to get him back home safely, which home is in that direction. So hopefully we can head that way, get home, not die, and the first mission of the episode is complete. We finally made it back to the house safely with our little dried ghast. Our first step of integrating him back into society, or back into being a happy little feather, is we got to get him wet. We got to make his world not be about hellfire and the nether. But now we set him down and we place a bucket of water on him. Now we just wait for him to get hydrated up and become a bit, or I guess he doesn't become a big lad. He becomes his little lad right away. So let's get him all nice and moist. My boy's alive. He's been brought back from near death. Look at him. Look at his little smile. Look at the smile he's got. But what we need to do now is we need to feed him the snowballs. Grow. I don't know how many snowballs it takes, so hopefully I have enough. Huh. Did he get bigger, or is he just getting closer? Okay, that wasn't nearly enough snowballs, but I got snowball. You eat snow blocks? You do not eat snow blocks. Let me mind. Don't go over the water. Hey, he's there. Huh. I don't need those snowballs. Come back. I have a harness for you, and I'm gonna name you. Your name henceforth. I need you to come back. Come here. Harnessed. I can ride him. Your name henceforth will be... Oh, hold on. Wow, this is it... How do I get... Am I off? Sir James Worth the 8th. Why the 8th? Who knows what happens to the other one? But now we have a wait. Am I? Okay. I'm moving slowly, for whatever reason, my camera decided it wanted to take a nap. But we now have a way to build with this happy gas. We can now build by going up. It's slow, but it's better than scaffolding most likely. I haven't tried it before in the past, but we're gonna see. But we're gonna the next step of this episode, now that we have Sir James with the 8th here, is there's a lot of villagers in there. I need to get them out of there. Is we're gonna go over to where we have our potato and carrot farm, and then the game doesn't like this. And then start building a creeper farm. That is what we're going to build in today's episode. A creeper farm, because we need to get gunpowder. I'm sick and tired of not having rockets / gunpowder to so I can fly everywhere. It's a necessity. Once you get elytra and you're in end game, if you don't have some kind of creeper, like sugarcane, you can kind of just collect a whole bunch of paper. You really don't need an automatic sugarcane farm. We're eventually going to make one, but you do need an automatic gunpowder farm. So we're going to go over here where we do have one of our automatic farms already and put a second one in the vicinity. I would like to have most of our automatic farms in one area. It might be very laggy, but it keeps it so, like, if we are AFKing at one, we're potentially getting items at another. But I'm thinking just putting it right over here, get a nice big creeper farm up and running in the vicinity, still being able to see our trading hall that one day will get done. So let me collect the blocks I need, and then we'll get started on this creeper farm. So this is the area that I'm going to be placing my creeper farm. Pretty much what is in my inventory and what is in this shulker box is what we're going to use. We're going to need a couple more things here and there. We might need more wood, and we're definitely going to need some more wool. But for the most part, this is what we do. We can at least get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to have a collection. Whoa. Whoa. Guys, you seeing this? Is that better? Are we working? Is it working now? Okay. That was a weird lag spike. I don't know why. My computer's bad. But like I said, we're gonna need a complexion plate. No, a collection plate. We're gonna place all of our hoppers and chests down here. This is gonna be the first thing we do, just because this is where our creepers are gonna go to succumb to their injuries. We're doing a 9x9 area. Bam. All feeding into one hopper. Yep, that's exactly where I wanted to place that. Boom. Oh, now it's in the bottom. Dude, can I get it? First try. Place it down here. Then the next thing we're going to need is what did I need? I needed some prismarine blocks. Go here. We'll do bang, but we're gonna go, nope, I'm messing it up. The design I'm going off of is one that is from that of the Waddles YouTube creator. So if you want to know what we're building, just go look at what he's done. This is what we're gonna build. It seems simple enough. Place them down. Why are the blocks? Oh my gosh, the lag is so bad. I need to figure out why my laptop is not wanting to record a video today. But we're gonna loop around here. That way we have some kind of gap that we can swipe the creepers with. Now we could do this by putting fire pits down, and then we wouldn't even have to touch them. But I do want to do it with a looting sword because we'll get more creepers out of the way. Is this the most efficient way to do it? I don't know, maybe. But we don't need like a whole bunch. I mean, 3 chests, double chests would be way more than enough. But I'm doing it just so I have plenty. And then from here we are going to tinted glass all the way up to the top of my thing. Oh, let me get rid of this. I don't need this corner. So let me get the tinted glass in place going up, and then we'll go on to the next layer of this creeper farm. The chute has been put into place, and this is where our friend here is going to be nice and handy. Now we can kind of easily rise up here, and we don't have to worry about having to like land on these little pillars. So we got to put in place our stairs that are going to flow and make sure that our creepers fall nicely from a distance. See, I can hit shift here and he's not moving. we could just start placing our items. Come back! Come back! Ugh. Sir Jamesworth, don't do that to me. Don't do that. So maybe we stay on him. Maybe that's the key here. We just stay on him, nice and safe. We place all of our. The only thing that sucks is he's so big. We're gonna have to get used to it. But is it better than the alternative? Honestly, I don't know. But I did want to try it. So if I place this, shift it. No, how do I go down? I don't know how to go down. Here? Okay, that's not what I wanted. Now, Sir Jamesworth, you're going to stay there, right? Jamesworth! Well, he's gone. My question is, does he stay near me if I'm placing blocks? I hope he kind of does. I don't feel like having to, like, chase him down or, like, just losing him because, you know, I almost died getting him. Okay, there's that. And now we take our pillars of prismarine and we start building 2 out. 1, 2, 1, 2. Believe it's 1. Then we would go 1, 2 up here, 1, 2 up here, and then it's 1, 2. I believe that this is the pattern. Let me double check to make sure I'm not building something incorrectly. Yep, this for sure is the pattern. We do place them just like this. All the way around. We do it for all 4 corners. And where the prismarine blocks are sticking up is where our water sources are going to sit. But we also need to be able to keep the water inside. So we're going to have to place barrier blocks. I don't know what you call them. Did I do this right? Corner here, here, and then we have looped it around. So now the next step we got to do is we got to place some tinted lens. It doesn't have to be tinted lens, but I like it, or you know, it does allow us to have a view into the inside of our farm. So we do have to place it all the way around the surrounding platform. And just like that, the wall has been completely surrounded our entire area. So now we need to get an item I don't have on me. I left it at the bottom. Sir Jamesworth, catch me! He caught me. What a goated Sir Jamesworth. Okay, so we need to get our warped glass. Let me grab the rest of this hardened just because I feel like we're going to need it. We do got 2 water buckets from Jamesworth. Please take me higher. Oh, won't you take me higher? See, I don't have to waste a rocket to get up here. That was incredibly slow, but it did the job. So we got to place these in, what do I got? 9 fence gates here, so we can have boom, 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 something that stops the water from flowing. I think it's 9. Hopefully I don't need more. I don't think I'm going to need more, but we will see. Bang. Oh, no. Oh, no. Give me this back. Open. You open them up because if they're shut, the creepers won't be able to fall through them. Ah, yes. Genius. Some have called me that in the past, mainly myself. But, and then just like this, we got 2 buckets of water. Actually, I probably could have been smart about this. Let me be smart about this. Let me make me a nice little area to make an infinite water source. That way I don't have to come back up here. These are temporary. Do not do this. Bink. Bink. So now I can just go 1. I just have infinite water now up here, so I don't have to move back down. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. And just like that. Ah! Yep. Should have saw that coming. Some call me dumb. Sometimes it's me as well. You know, it's just the time that you get me. I could either be a genius, I could either be dumb. Most of the time, stupidity is part of the equation. Just like you saw right there. So we clear all these blocks out because those were just temporary, just so I can make my water sources. And bang, now we have the collection system. So creepers will fall, go in there, fall down. I hit them with my looting 3 sword. We get gunpowder. I probably should get more water, but it is what it is. So now on to the next step. So the next step requires you build up a little higher with the glass. So that's what I did. I got about 5 high with the tinted glass. And then we're going to take my blocks and build the platforms that the creepers are actually going to follow. This is the first layer of the farm. I think I'm only doing 3. So we got 3 layers. I believe it's 7. 7 could be the right number. Oh, no, don't do this. I need every block. Well, we're going to have to go back down and get that. That's unfortunate. But we build these out just like this. Is it 7 or is it 8? 1, 2, 3. I want to say it's 7, but I could be wrong. Is it 7, 8, or 9? Let me. We're looking it up. I got a little guide that I'm following right here that potentially will tell me what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 9. I'm dumb, guys. I'm dumb. So we go here. Now we go 9. 9 wide. And then we place a block like that. Block like this. Boom. And the kicker is, now, give me that back. I need it. We connect it to the next one. So now this one will be 5 or 4 long. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. But then we just 1, 2, 3 the whole way around. So I'm gonna get that done, get the whole way around, and that'll be the first spawning platform for the creepers. So the first layer is in place. So the next thing we got to do is we got to get some wool down to prevent some things from spawning, aka the spiders. So we place it in every 3x3 quadrant. That way spiders can't spawn, because I think spiders need a 9-slot area to spawn. Actually, I'm not. Maybe it's every other one. Let's just do every other one just to be safe. I don't want spiders spawning in my creeper farm. We place these all down here just like so. I'm going to need more wool. I'm going to need a lot more materials. I definitely am going to need more prismarine. I don't have enough, so we're going to have to take a trip to the nearest, the local, what do you want to call it? The local, God, I can't think of words. The local watering hole. No, that's what I want to say. The local water temple. Oh my gosh, dude, my brain stopped working. But now we build the platform for the creepers for the snowman to shoot creepers at, to try to get them to fall into the water. So we just do this. This isn't, like, guys, if you're looking for a step-by-step tutorial, it ain't happening here. If you want to know the for sure 100% details, I know it's dark outside. Let's get. I have 1 torch left. 1 torch to make things brighter. Oh. But if you're looking for a step-by-step, oh my gosh, tutorial, you watch Waddle's original video on this. I think it's a 1.21 creeper farm. Did I put that in the right spot? I think I did. We place them here, here, here. We put the trap doors down so the creepers are fooled into thinking they can walk here, when in fact they can not do that. And then we place 1 more, so we have it on all 4 corners. Hello, creeper? Okay, good. It's just Sir James with the 8th. My new buddy, my new pal. Even though he tries to run away. Do snowballs make it so they like come towards you? So the next thing we do is we put our snowman right in the schmittle, but we got to make sure that the snowman can't go anywhere. So we're going to wrap this around with fence post. Bang, bang. And I don't want to be trapped. So we go here. And just like that, we go this. Let's break this block. We don't want that there. And now we're placing our snowman. Boom, boom. Snowman is trapped. And that will be the first layer once we get enough prismarine to cover the top. So the next step is for me to go collect more prismarine, probably more wood, honestly, and some more cyan trapdoors, and some hardened glass. I need all of that. So that's my next step, but I'm going to get the top on this. But for the most part, the first layer is pretty much done. So we're going to get those, and then we're going to come back and we're going to finish the first layer, and then I'll do probably 2 more layers after that. So let's get that done. So we do have all of our resources. As you can see, it is a new day for myself. I got glasses on, got a hat on, got a new got a different sweatshirt on. Took me a minute to collect everything, and also in that time our snowman did die. Unfortunately, I didn't have anything to protect him. We do got stuff to replace him, and we did get another layer put in up top. So with this layer, it's the same as the one that's on the bottom, but now we have to make sure that only creepers spawn. So if you guys didn't know, creepers are not a full 2 blocks high, so they are the only mob that will spawn when a trapdoor is placed on each one of these platforms here. So we place the trapdoors all around the bottom layer, or on the top layer. That way it makes only... Oh god, where did I just place that? I placed that somewhere. I don't want this here. I don't want this here. Okay. That way it makes only creeper spawn. This mixed with the wool on the bottom is what will make our creeper farm function at 100%. So we do this. Oh, wow, dude. The game does not want me to have this creeper farm. Place them all the way around. Hopefully I have enough trapdoors, dude. I'm probably going to need to go get more trapdoors, which sucks. I hate that. Because this is going to take more than what I have. And of course I picked a wood that isn't the most easily attainable. Give me that. We're here. Place all those. Once I put all these in, we will effectively... Oh, where did that one go? I know there's a sec. Did another trapdoor get placed? Maybe not. Once we have all these trapdoors in... Yep, it's right here. How did that get placed? I guess I'm on the edge of the... This will make one whole level of the farm done. Once we put the snowman on and we cap it, this level of the farm will done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this 2 more times, build them up, and then meet you guys back, and hopefully we have a working creeper farm. If I did everything right, then that means when I go to put these final touches, once I cover this all up in this tinted glass, that means our creepers should be spawning. And if we get creepers, because man, let me tell you, in the process of building this, I had to kill creepers as I was going to get enough rockets to survive. So hopefully, once I place these last 6 blocks, 1, 2, no, I'm just kidding, I got more right here. 3, everything's dark in there. Oh, I left the torches. Why am I dumb? Can I break the torches from here? No, I cannot. Can I? Should be able to break the torches if I do this. 1 torch. Okay. Let me out. I want to be out of here. Break that one, and then we got 1 more torch to break here. Open this. Now everything should be dark. We're going dark. 1. No. 2. Break these. Close it up. Everything's dark in there. Now, will creepers start spawning? That is the question. We get a couple creepers to spawn and then get them falling down in the pile into the pit. We can get them with the looting 3 sword. And then we're making bank, baby. Let's see if I go down, if this will change anything. Now, I should have probably built it up higher just to avoid the any kind of caves, but eventually we can get that all figured out. Let me get this lit up so I don't blow up. I'm gonna do it like this. Wait, what did I hear something? Are any creepers falling? Let's see if we get there. After tweaking it a little bit, I did finally get the creeper spawner to work, the creeper collector, the gunpowder collector to work. Is it the most efficient thing? Not really. But do we get experience and do we get gunpowder? Yes, it works. So a couple of problems that first mob that spawned in here was a skeleton, which I was like, that's not what's supposed to happen. And I've come to find out the problem was that I forgot to place buttons on these platforms here, and other things like skeleton spiders could spawn, zombies, and they actually ended up killing the snowman, so I had to go fix that. But now the only thing that can spawn in there is creepers. The only problem that I'm facing is, so like the spawn rates are pretty slow, and I think that's because where I built it. So like if I come up here and climb all the way to the top of this tower and give it a few minutes, the creepers will spawn relatively quickly. Like you saw at 4, and I spent, you know, there were 0 creepers in there from the time I spent maybe 15 seconds. I had 4 at the bottom. But if I'm standing at the bottom, nothing really spawns due to the fact that I think that they're spawning maybe in caves. It's not as efficient because they can spawn in the. I've lit up a little bit, and I think the spawn rates are a little better, but it could be better. I still got caves, plenty of caves, because you get 128 blocks that the creepers can spawn. So we got some work to do in the caves underneath to get this thing to max efficiency. But with that being said, like I said, it works. You know, we can get gunpowder somewhat frequently. So like just the time I'm talking, let's see if anything spawned. Please. Oh, the game doesn't want it. Yeah, see, look at my creepers spawn from me being up top there. Like, it works. It works. So if you want to know how to do this the most efficient way possible, go over to Waddle's YouTube channel, figure it out. I mean, he's got a better tutorial than this whole video is, but it's awesome. We got unlimited gunpowder now, which is a huge thing for our Minecraft world. So with that being said, we're going to wrap up today's episode. In the next episode, guys, we need to get some work done. Probably the next time you'll see me, honestly, will be a live stream where I start working on we're going to make this place look nicer. Oh my god, the game doesn't want me to fly today. But please stop flying. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop flying. Please stop. Please stop flying. Oh god. But we're going to make this area look nicer. You know, we got some landscaping set, but we don't have anything on it. It looks ugly. We need to start finishing up this building because, you know, it's just a big building with nothing around it. There's things I want to do, and we got to get it done. It's just taking me forever to do it, and flying around is somewhat depressing, honestly, guys. So we got the creeper farm built. Now, next episode, goal is to start making things look a little nicer, or at least a live stream to start cleaning things up. So if you're excited for that, then do hit those like and subscribe buttons down below. But that's all I have for today. So until next time, guys.